Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Da-da-da. Awesome. So we already went over the rules, so we can skip that one. And we're going to go straight to Let's Play. So before we get into our first question here, Joey, where in the world are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina. All right, everybody. Joey's from North Carolina. What's one of your favorite things about North Carolina? Whoop whoop.
Probably the weather.
Ah, the weather. Yeah. I was just talking with Aaron in our last episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he was saying the same thing about Maine, just the seasons. Is that kind of what you're talking about? The seasons that changes the weather. It's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't keep you from your $1 million. We're going to keep on keeping on here. And our first question of the day today, Joey, is the name of which animal is used to mean the act of eating greedily? Is it A, a wombat, B, a weasel, C, a wolf, or D, a wallaby?
I think it's C.
C, a wolf. And what's really funny is it's supposed to start with easy questions and then go up and get more difficult as you go along. But I gotta tell you, I don't really know the answer to this one. It's a weird one. So, final answer C?
Final answer.
Okay. And you are correct. I am so glad you knew that. Yay! Awesome. All right. So before we go into our next question here, what, Joey, do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do?
I like playing video games, going to the gym, watching movies.
Watching movies. Do you watch movies in big screen, perchance? Like you kind of combine your love for games and movies in that way?
I have used big screen before, but not lately.
But not lately? Awesome. I was asking you because I think very soon I'm going to do a big screen thing and see the latest Avatar water one. I'm really excited about seeing that in 3D.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, you've seen it. Awesome. Oh, I can't wait. Coming up. Here, let's jump into the next question and get you to your $1 million. And as we continue, which of these sports uses the same shaped ball as used in American football? Is it A, cricket, B, rugby, C, soccer, or D, volleyball? And as always, you have lifelines.
They all used round balls.
And what was that, Jay?
So I thought they all used like round balls.
Yeah, one of these. Would you like me to narrow it down, or would you like to ask the audience or a specific person? One of these are not round.
I'm gonna guess. Let's say rugby.
B, final answer. Okay, here we go for B, and you are correct. Nice job, Joey. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. I love it. All right, Joey, please tell us, how did you come into VR Church. And what do you think about it? How do you like VR Church? How'd you get
I
here?
love it. I started coming like 3 weeks ago. I just heard about it. I joined the server and read up on it, and I decided, yeah, I'll try it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Obviously, it's pretty cool. Coming back. I'm glad you keep coming back, Joey. That's great. Was this a surprise?
Yeah.
Not what you expected to happen at church on Sunday?
I didn't expect this.
I didn't think so. All right, well, let's keep going. Get you to your $1 million. Because, everybody wants that. Let's do this thing. Which of the following is not a U.S. state? Which one is not a U.S. state? A, Alabama. B, Alaska. C, Alberta. Or D, Arizona. Which one is not?
Oh, this is easy. It's C, Alberta.
Yeah, that one was a bit easier, wasn't it? Here we go. Final answer. And correct. Ooh, you're already almost at that $1,000 mark. Amazing. Okay. Favorite color. I'm going to ask you about some things. They're kind of small little things, but favorite color. What say
blue.
you, Joey? Blue.
I like blue.
Nice. And so has it always been your favorite color? Or are you like me and that's kind of changed throughout your life?
I always like blue.
Always like blue? Oh, very good. It's a beautiful color. Me, I can't make up my mind. I'm always changing it. For those that know me, I'm currently in a pink place. Let's keep going though. Next question. According to Greek mythology, what king turned everything he touched into gold? Is it A, King Arthur, B, King Midas, C, King Solomon, or D, King Trump? I'm sorry, that was super funny and unexpected.
But I know that's
You're going to say
Midas.
Trump. Yes. yes. Final answer. Midas, you are correct. Oh, so I haven't seen these questions before, so I'm reading them in real time with you here. Pretty cool. How about favorite video game? You said you love gaming. What's your favorite video game?
Probably Hitman.
Hitman. Is that a VR? I think it's a VR, or is it a 2D game?
VR and a 3D game, like third-person game.
Oh, very cool. And is it a social type game? You can play with others, or on your own kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's just single player.
Just a single player? All right, Hitman. If you're not, check it out. I hear that might be a pretty good game. So Hitman from Joey. Next question. Who is Homer Simpson's mischievous son? Is it A, Bert, B, Brat, C, Bart, or D, Brett? Mischievous son.
It's definitely C, Bart. Although I think he's being
That
called to be
was-
one of those other names in the show.
I know, right? I love it. How quickly. Well, bam. Bart, final answer. Correct. Woo! Big hands, everybody! As Joey just made the first milestone, he's up to $1,000. And of course, you can keep this and walk away, Joey, or you can press on and try and make it all the way to $1 million today in VR chat.
I want to keep going.
What say you? Keep going. Woo! Let's keep
Big
going.
money.
Big money. Have you heard that game? Whammy, I think it's called. Big bucks, no whammies. Big money, big bucks. No?
I don't know what about.
It's old. I'm aging myself. Unless you watch like History Channel History Channel game shows, you probably wouldn't know. Or if you were older. But let's keep going. And oh, this is a good one. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Finances and time, these things aren't an option. Anywhere in the world.
Probably Japan. Definitely Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Definitely. So have you been before, or?
Nope.
And you
I've always wanted to go.
Oh, if you get a chance and you're ever in the same room with Pastor Coco, I encourage you to bring up the subject of Japan. She has, she just loves the culture, loves everything about it. And if I ask the same question to her, I am confident her answer would also be Japan. So you can definitely get some good insider information and stuff about the things you'd want to do and such in Japan. So let's keep going. Get that $2,000 mark. What is the name of the nuclear power plant boss in The Simpsons? Oh, they like Simpsons. It's a big Simpsons. Nuclear power plant boss in Simpsons. Is it Mr. Bellows? A, B, Mr. Burns, C, Mr. Chuck, or D, Mr. Krusty?
It is definitely B, Mr. Burns.
Definitely B. Final answer, and I feel confident you are correct. And you are correct. Awesome. Awesome. All right. How about food? All this talk about food makes me hungry, but still, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite food, Joey?
Pizza. Definitely pizza.
Pizza. You know what's really funny? It's we've only had one other player so far today, and that player, Aaron, also said pizza. So you are not alone. Pizza is pretty darn good. I'll have to agree. Let's keep it moving so you can buy all the pizza in the world. And to our next question. What was the Pied Piper of Hamelin hired to get rid of? Was it A, King Hamlin, B, thieves, C, rats, or D, measles? The Pied Piper of Hamelin. And as always, you have your lifelines.
I think it's C, rats.
C, rats. Final answer, and I think you're right. And you are correct. Good job, Joey. Moving right along, Joey. That's pretty good. You're doing great, having not even used one of your lifelines yet. And we're learning so much about you. And this is a really good one too. So what do you do for a living, or what would you like to do for a living? Either one of those questions.
I have no idea what I'd like to do for a living, but what I currently do is I work in retail.
Okay, so you're in retail, but maybe there might be something else down the line you just haven't quite. This isn't the one that's like, oh, I can't wait to do this forever. That thing you're still discovering, which is really cool. So, okay, still in discovery mode.
Yeah,
I like it.
pretty much.
Pretty much. Well, I trust you'll find that thing, you know? Don't stress about it. When it comes, you'll know it, I think. You'll know it. So here we go. Next question, Joy. What does the word, first you have to pronounce it. Oh, why am I host today? Penultimate mean? What does the word penultimate mean? There you go. You probably know what it means. You know how to pronounce it, so that's helpful. Let's see. Is it A, the last one, B, the next one, C, the one before last, or D, the first one? I'm so glad this is not my question.
This one's a little hard.
And you do have your lifelines. Don't forget about those.
think it's the last one. A.
A, the last one. And so that was super confusing because I was thinking, do you mean the last one D, the first one? Or do you mean the last one A? But you got it in there. Your final answer, that was super funny. Uh-oh. Aw.
Oh no.
The last one was wrong. Yes. And so the answer, okay, I see it. The correct answer was C, the one before last. The one before last. Joey, thank you for playing. You didn't do too bad. You're still 4,000 or 1,000, depending on how the rules are. You're still richer than you were before you came in here, and we are all richer for knowing you better than we did a few minutes ago. So thank you for playing today, Joey. Bravo! Big hand for Joey, everybody! Woo-woo! Thank you, Joey. Hey, awesome! Thank you for the hands for Joey. Come on, I think you're up next. The price is right! Hop in the players. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Actually, it's C. It's C.
Yes. All right. You're so little I can't tell if you're in your chair, but I can see you. Hey! Yeah. Everybody, big warm welcome to the Starfire Power.
I can change. Hang on. Let me change it to something. Hang on.
Something a little bigger. I know I'm gonna hurt my back constantly trying to peek around the side. So Jamie's gonna get into something a little bit bigger. Don't mind me if you hear me refer to her as Jamie and you see the Starfire Power. They are one and the same.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Am I good? Am I good or no?
You're good. You're little, but you're good. We can keep going. It's okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm going back
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's only $1 million. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So
she's only saying that, she's only saying that because she knows if I win $1 million, I'm gonna have to spend it on her.
I do get half. I do get half. That's a given. That's a given for sure. So, Jamie, why don't you tell the audience here a little bit more about you? Like, where in the world are you from?
Okay, so I am in the go big and go home state of Texas.
Go big or go home. Is that the same? Like, is that the mentality you have playing here today? Go big or go home?
You darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'. All right. Well, let's get you going so that you can go big. We're not going home, okay? Going big. Here we go. The name of which animal is used to mean the act of eating greedily? Oh, hey. Is there a skip on this?
Hey, no. This is my chance.
This is your chance. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to reset it from here anyway.
I wasn't paying attention anyways.
Fantastic. Okay. So, is it... Oh, well, you get a new... I don't know what that was. It was a glitch. So, sorry. You've got to get a new one. So, paying attention here, Jamie? Because you got to pay attention. New question. The word timber relates specifically to which building material?
I don't know.
Timber.
It's not showing.
Do you see up there on the screen the word timber reveals specifically? No? Everybody else? Let me see what everybody else is seeing. See if it's a you thing or...
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so for some reason everybody sees it but you, Jamie. Yep. Maybe there's a button you need to press over here.
It's
yeah, it's on your screen. Oh. So Jamie, will you do me a favor? Will you re-enter the space?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so she'll be re-entering. While she's re-entering, This is a perfect opportunity for me to let you know a little bit about. Let me turn. There we go. The music down a little bit so I can hear a little better. This is something we're not going to do every Community Sunday, but we will certainly be coming back to playing this game. Really want to be able to get that opportunity for everybody to get to know more about all of you, right? So going forward, if you would like to participate and be a contestant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, encourage you to sign up on our Discord server by submitting a ticket. When you get onto our Discord server, just near the very top under events, it's the third one down, it says tickets. So if you submit a ticket, let us know that you'd like to be a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And then we have some general questions that we can ask you, or if there are specific things you want to share with everyone else, I encourage you to write out those questions in the ticket form. So if instead of where do you live, you want to talk about something else, please put that in there so we can ask you specifically about what you specifically want to share with everyone else. So we have that you want to play, the questions that you'd like us to ask, or just all general. Please also specify that you're in VRChat, because we'll be doing this in Rec Room as well, so that way we know what platform. And yeah, then we'll reach out and let you know in advance when the time has come that you'll be playing, and would love to have you come up and play with us another time. So don't forget to put in those tickets. Jamie!
Okay, let's do this.
Let's hit it. What do you see on your screen right now?
Blank.
Blank. Okay, so let me go through this little process, and I think there's going to be a reset button.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm just choosing something.
Yeah, I just chose answer D.
So
you choose D.
Okay. Yeah, I chose something specifically wrong, hoping it would close the game and start a new one. Okay, fantastic. Reset. Okay.
Yay!
What? Yay! Working? Let's play.
Okay.
What do you see in front of you?
Okay, the word timber relates specifically to which building material?
Very good. Oh, it's doing it again. No. I don't suppose you see what is it often called when you roll the number 1 on both dice. I don't suppose you see that, do you?
No, watch this.
Okay.
Just give me the answers, don't worry. Give me the answers.
Well, let's just, we're almost out of time. So this is the first time we're playing this. We ran into some issues in Rec Room as well. So I do apologize for the complications. But now that we know what we need to iron out before we play next time, we will have these things ironed out. So one of the things that's our problem here today is we're not getting them reset back and syncing. So we'll figure that out before we play next. We're almost out of time, so Jamie, we'll have you come up another time. But with these few minutes that we have, I'd love just to let people get to know you a little bit better with these few minutes. So Jamie, favorite food? What would you be eating right now if you weren't in here?
Spinach Alfredo.
Spinach Alfredo, I am not surprised. I've actually eaten her spinach Alfredo, and it is delicious. Delicious. What, Jamie, brought you to VR Church? And what's your favorite thing about VR Church?
Let's see. I saw on YouTube once, Drumsy and them were doing it. If those know who Drumsy is, it's a YouTuber, VR YouTuber. Yeah. It was, I watched a Drumsy video, and so I decided to go on my laptop, which is like pretty much dead now. It hardly works. And the first person I met was Alina right here. And then I kept on going, kept on going every Sunday, and then now here I am.
And she's still here. That was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I'm losing track of time.
Almost 4 years. Yeah, it's been almost 4 years. Yeah, it's 3 years now. So I've been here.
Wow.
I've been here for 3 years. And then she had to deal with me for those 3 years too.
Aw, it's been my pleasure. It really has. It's been pretty amazing. Let's get you one more question. I don't want to ask too much because I like to have you play again and then ask more then. And we're almost out of time. So tell me this, Jamie, if you could go anywhere in the world, time and finances were not a issue, where in the world would you go?
That's a hard one, but I would just stay in like Washington State. Because, as people don't know, I went there last month, and especially in Olympia, and yeah, it's a place where I really want to be.
Oh, okay.
If not, it would be Alaska, because Alaska is it's more woods than Washington State is. That's for sure, but it's so expensive. And fun fact,
it's the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact?
Fun fact, in Alaska, I heard something. I watch videos and like read stuff because surprisingly I read. But I found out
that's silly.
I found out that if you live in Alaska for like I think a year or two, you can apply to get money from their government because of it being an oil state, and so they got like oil all around or something like that. And so they pay you for just being there because of how expensive it is and the land and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, they do help you out. Not in a free money way, but in a I'm sorry you have to pay $12 for a gallon of milk. Here's 7 of those dollars, so you only have to pay 5 or whatever. Yes, there is.
It's kind of like a stimulus check, but in a way, it's not.
Yeah, something to help you in such an expensive place. Well, that's really cool. I can't wait to see you next time you come up to the state of Washington. But that's it. That's all that we have time for today. We'll come up and just hang out for a few minutes after we close in prayer. There are some other activities, and I'll just say them here and now because we'd love your insight into how we make best use of the time that we have on Community Sundays. So a couple of my ideas was this, where we get like a spotlight individually on each person to get to know a little bit about everyone here, hopefully. And then there's another thing I would like to do. Oh yeah, there it is. Hi, sorry about the back turned. The other thing that I'd really like to do, there's a place, another world in VRChat that it's like a restaurant thing where you have to work together in order to serve the food. And so it's a great game for larger groups of people because half the people can be the customers and the other half are the ones that do the work and serve the food. So people who aren't comfortable talking, which is perfectly normal and fine. For those that prefer not to talk too much, there's some really good roles that you can choose your food just by typing what you want. Or you can quietly work on the working side, but there's really good opportunities to participate without needing to speak in front of a group of people, which is just scary. It's scary talking in front of people. But the reason why I came up with the restaurant idea is because we are service to in serving God. We are to serve each other. Like when a part of loving each other is helping each other. That's a really big part of loving each other. And so this gave me the idea about the restaurant where we are literally serving each other. And we experimented a little bit last week with this in a smaller group in one of our Thursday groups here in VRChat. And it was amazing. morning, because it got us to work together and speak up and tell each other what we need to do this well. It was just like a really good exercise in communication and a really good exercise in being aware of each other's needs so that we can help each other, just like in life, to be aware of each other's needs, to be like, you see someone over there who's supposed to be chopping lettuce and everybody else is done and ready, but this lettuce person is behind, that you're aware, oh, they need help chopping lettuce, let me come help chop lettuce. Just a good exercise in helping each other well, which is in itself a good exercise in loving each other well. So that's one of the ideas. Always appreciate your ideas, if you have some, about how we can do community service Sunday well here in VRChat. We want to hear about it in the ticket system in Discord, please. And I think that is it for today. So I'd just like to close in prayer. Oh, I'm so glad you made it, Chapter Green. Good. I wasn't sure if people would be able to find us if they weren't here in the, like, before we left the room.
Not you, not you. Keep on talking, keep on talking.
Father God, just thank you for the joy, the fun. I love that you want this for us. I love that part of loving us is wanting joy, laughter, fun. That's really cool, that you want this for us. And so thank you for the time that we had together today. Lord, help us as we go forward on Community Sundays to continue to mold this into your Community Sunday. Mold us into what serves you, Lord, that helps to encourage the faith of all of us, of this entire church and community, that helps build up our faith and build up our relationships with each other. And Lord, help us to do what I was talking about with McDonald's. Help us to be aware of each other's needs a little bit more. Our families, the church, our families, our coworkers, those around us, that we are aware of these things, so that we can be more helpful to each other. And Lord, help us to get to know each other better. In the same way, the better we know each other, the easier it is for us to be able to be there for another person. And the easier it is for us to ask for help when we need it, because we're comfortable, because we know each other. So help us to build up our relationships, and help us to love each other more. And help us to practice that. I know it sounds crazy, but help us to practice that. We do love you so much, and thank you so much for all that you have already done in us, as our whole walk with you has been a series of practicing how to love better. And it is only with your love. It's all because you first loved us. Without your love, it would all fall apart. So Lord, thank you for that, and continue to fill us overflowing with your love. We love you, we praise you, we thank you, and again, those that are struggling, oh, please, Lord, help pick up, encourage, heal, strengthen, wisdom for those that need it. In your precious name, Jesus, we pray. Amen.